नमस्सर्वेभ्यः कक्ष्यायां स्वागतं। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। ह्यस्तनकक्ष्यायाः अन्ते अस्माभिः चतुर्थभागे संस्कृतसाहित्यपरिचयः इत्यस्मिन् उपभागे आधुनिकं संस्कृतसाहित्यम् इत्यस्मिन् विषये किञ्चित् पठितमासीत्। अर्वाचीनार्थात् गतशतकस्य अथवा गतशतकद्वयस्य मध्ये कृतयः संस्कृते कथं सन्ति, सर्वथा न सन्ति इति न, अत्रापि इदानीमपि कार्यं प्रचलति इति वक्तुं सूचना आसीत्। अग्रे संस्कृतपत्रिकाः, बहवः संस्कृतपत्रिकाः बह्व्यः संस्कृतपत्रिकाः प्रकटीकृताः भवन्ति। प्रतिसप्ताहं वा प्रतिदिनं वा प्रतिपक्षे वा मासिकं वा एवं। संस्कृतभाषायाः इतिहासः अतिप्राचीनः, किन्तु संस्कृतपत्रिकाक्षेत्रस्य इतिहासः केवलं शतकाधिकवर्षात्मकः तावदेव। शतकाधिकवर्षेषु एवं संस्कृते अपि पत्रिकाक्षेत्रस्य संवर्धनम् अभवत्। ततः पूर्वं केवलं पुस्तकलेखनम् एवम् आसीत्। संस्कृतस्य प्रथमा पत्रिका षड्षष्ट्यधिक-अष्टादशशतमे वर्षे प्रकाशिता, अर्थात् प्रायः न्यून 200 वर्षेभ्यः प्राक्। प्रथमपत्रिकायाः नाम काशीविद्यासुधानिधिः इति। काशीविद्यासुधानिधिः एतस्याः अपरं नाम पण्डितपत्रिका। पण्डितैः क्रियते इति पण्डितपत्रिका इति प्रायः मार्गेषु नाम स्यात्। काशीविद्यासुधानिधिः नाम्ना ज्ञायते काशीतः आरब्धम् इति। एषा काशीतः प्रकाश्यमाना आसीत्। संस्कृतभाषया आङ्ग्लभाषया च युक्तायाम् एतस्याम् अप्रकाशितग्रन्थानां प्रकाशनम् अधिकतया भवति स्म। अर्थात् केवल संस्कृतस्य विषये संस्कृतभाषाम् अधिकृत्य इति न, अपि च अत्र आङ्ग्लभाषया च यदासीत् तस्य प्रकाशनमपि अप्रकाशितग्रन्थानां प्रकाशनं, यत्र साक्षात् पुस्तकरूपेण कृतीनां प्रकटनं नासीत् तेषाम् अवकाशः अस्मिन् पत्रिकासु अस्यां पत्रिकायाम् अभवत् इति वक्तुं शक्नुमः। संस्कृतक्षेत्रे अद्यावधि, सो रिमेम्बर् दट्, काशीविद्यासुधानिधिः काशीक्षेत्रे प्रथम संस्कृतपत्रिका इति वक्तुं शक्नुमः। संस्कृतक्षेत्रे अद्यावधि मीन्स् अंटिल् नौ, ओके, अद्यपर्यन्तम् इति वक्तुं प्रायः 300 पत्रिकाः जन्म प्राप्तवत्यः। अत्र पश्यतु, जन्म प्राप्तवत्यः, सर्वे इदानीं शिष्यन्ते इति नास्ति, परन्तु कालक्रमेण 300 पत्रिकाः जन्म प्राप्तवत्यः। तासु कानिचन वर्षाणि संस्कृतसेवां कृत्वा विलयं गतवत्यः। विलयम् इत्युक्ते परमात्मनि लीनाः अभूवन् इति, तथा किञ्चित्। अर्थात् इदानीं प्रकटने न सन्ति। इदानीं संस्कृतक्षेत्रे प्रायः 50तः 60 पत्रिकाः प्रकाश्यमानाः सन्ति इति यदा संस्कृतभारत्या अस्य लेखनं लिखितं तदा प्रायः 20 अधिकवर्षेभ्यः प्राग् इत्येव वक्तुं शक्नुमः। साप्ताहिक्यः, सप्ताह इत्युक्ते 7 दिनानां गणः, सो अर्थात् 1 वीक्। साप्ताहिकी इत्युक्ते वीक्ली फेमिनैन् जेंडर साप्ताहिकी पत्रिका, बहुवचने साप्ताहिक्यः पत्रिकाः। पाक्षिक्यः, ओके, पाक्षिकी प्रत्येकस्मिन् पक्षे प्रकटिता भवति इति पाक्षिकी तद्धित। पाक्षिक्यः इति बहुवचने, यदा साप्ताहिक सप्ताहे एकवारं प्रकटी भवति इति साप्ताहिकी, साप्ताहिक्यं हिक्यः। स्त्रीलिङ्गे यदि किमपि पुस्तकम् इति भवति तर्हि साप्ताहिकं, साप्ताहिकानि इत्यपि अत्र विशेषणत्वेन स्थापितुं शक्नुमः। एवमेव अत्रापि पाक्षिक्यः, मासिक्यः मासे एकवारं, द्वैमासिक्यः ऋतौ, ऋतुः तु आम् द्विमासिकी, द्वैमासिक्यः, त्रैमासिक्यः सेमेस्टर्, not semester, half semester, I guess. I think they call it trimester or something. Traimasikya, Shanmasikya, half yearlies. So lots of intervals. Ityevam sarvavidha patrikaha api santi Samskrita kshetre. These names are good to remember, not just for this particular article. This is the technique of, weeklies, like, bi-weekly. Like this, you can use these terms. Saptahiki, पाक्षिकी, मासिकी, द्वैमासिकी, त्रैमासिकी, षण्मासिकी, and plural is kyah kyah, like that. Okay, so remember this. It is good for Sanskritam knowledge to have this. Varshiki also is there at the end. Varshikyah, Varshiki, Deepavali Visheshah ityadi assanti kila. इत्येवं सर्वविध पत्रिकाः अपि सन्ति संस्कृतक्षेत्रे। न केवलं संस्कृतक्षेत्रे, अन्य भारतीय भाषासु अपि बहु वर्तन्ते एव। सुधर्मा नामिका दिनपत्रिका कर्णाटकराज्यस्य मैसूरुनगरात् प्रकाश्यते, इदानीमपि प्रकाश्यते। आन्लैन् माध्यमेनापि सब्स्क्रिप्शन् स्वीकृत्य पठितुं शक्नुमः वयं। सुधर्मा नामिका दिनपत्रिका एतस्य स्थापकसम्पादकः, एतस्याः इति वक्तव्यमासीत्, दिनपत्रिका इति अस्ति किल, तो एतस्याः स्थापकसम्पादकः श्री के.एन्. वरदराजय्यङ्गार्यवर्यः 20 वर्षाणि यावत् महता परिश्रमेण एतां पत्रिकां सञ्चाल्य संस्कृतसेवाम् अकरोत्। तदनन्तरं तस्य पुत्रः, तदनन्तरं स पुत्रोऽपि इदानीं नास्ति। वर्षद्वयात् प्रागेव तस्यापि मरणम् अभूत्। परन्तु तस्य पत्नीवर्या सा चलन्ती अस्ति इदानीमपि, अन्येषां सहकारेण सा अपि चलन्ती अस्ति, सेवां कुर्वती अस्ति सा अपि। सो वरदराजय्यङ्गार् वर्यः बहुकालात् प्रागेव निर्गतः, सः परमात्मनि लीनः अभूत्। इदानीं सा साप्ताहिकरूपेण प्रकाश्यते। इदानीं साप्ताहिकरूपेण प्रकाश्यते इति अवस्था आसीत् कदाचित् मध्ये। इदानीं पुनः सा दिनपत्रिका एव आन्लैन् माध्यमेन अपि स्वीकर्तुं शक्नुमः। केचन पोस्ट् माध्यमेन स्वीकुर्वन्ति, प्रेषणाय कष्टं भवति इति प्रायः 15 दिनेषु एकवारम् आहत्य गणशः प्रेष्यते। मयापि वर्षद्वयं यावत् एवं स्वीकृतं। तदनन्तरं मया ज्ञातं यत् यद् रूप्यकं दास्यामि तद् प्रेषणाय एव भवति इति ज्ञात्वा अहं केवल आन्लैन् सब्स्क्रिप्शन् स्वीकृतवान् अस्मि इदानीं प्रोत्साहदानाय। तेन तयोः व्ययः नास्ति, परन्तु समर्थनं भवत्यपि। यदा कदापि पठितुमपि प्रभवामि। वर्ये
लिंक अस्ति वा?
प्रेषयिष्यामि। यत्र अस्ति पश्यतु, sudharmasanskritdaily.in, sudharmasanskritdaily.in इति।
Mahodaya, what is the content of that newspaper? I mean, the Sudharma Vartapatrika?
पश्यामः अग्रे स्थापितमस्ति मया, किञ्चित् पश्यामः। इदानीमपि प्रचलति कष्टेन साधयति महिला एका इति अस्माभिः प्रोत्साहनं करणीयमेव। अहं प्रदर्शयामि, अहमेव स्थापितवान् अस्मि, अग्रिम अत्र अस्ति, पठामः।
अस्तु।
संस्कृतपत्रिकाणाम् उद्देशाः विभिन्नाः। So the intention is different. काश्चन विमर्शप्रौढचिन्तनादीनां प्राधान्यं कल्पयति. Some are little shastric layer. For example, something that may come from Sringeri Mata, etc. obviously will be of a level that is useful to their students. Okay, so little bit, Nyaya Shastra, such subjects, there may be articles on that rather than Katha Sahitya and things like that. Their intent is different. Or maybe even dharmic articles by the Guru Varyas there, etc. Punaha kaschana navasahitya srishtéhe aprakáshita kritīnām prakāshanasya va vishesha pradhānyam kalpayanti. Asyām dinapatrikāyām api etad bhavati. Katha sahityam प्रतिदिनं किञ्चित् किञ्चित् भागं प्रकाशनं भागस्य प्रकाशनं भवति। काश्चन सरलशैल्या विषयं निरूप्य सामान्यजनानाम् अभिरुचिं तर्पयितुं, तर्पणम् इत्युक्ते तोषयितुम् इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे। तर्पण इत्युक्ते देवानां कृते यद् दास्यामः हविरूपेण वा जलरूपेण वा तस्य, परन्तु अत्र तर्पणम् इत्युक्ते तृप्तिकरणम् इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे। अभिरुचिं तर्पयितुं प्रयत्नं कुर्वन्ति। एवं संस्कृतपत्रिकाणां विषयाः विभिन्नाः भवन्ति। सम्यक् अस्ति, यदि समयः अस्ति पठितुं सम्यगेव सन्ति। अत्र किं भवति, बेङ्गळूरुनगरे अक्षर कार्यालये ते आनयन्ति एवं दिनपत्रिका मासपत्रिका एवं भवति, तत्र एकस्मिन् स्थले बहिरेव स्थापयन्ति। यथा ये आगच्छन्ति तत्र यदा किञ्चित् कालः अस्ति ते तत्र उपविश्य पठितुं शक्नुवन्ति। काश्चन संस्कृतपत्रिकाः विश्वविद्यालयादिभिः अन्याभिः प्रसिद्धसंस्थाभिः वा प्रकाश्यन्ते, यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल। अन्याः काश्चन समर्पितचित्तैः कैश्चित् विद्वद्भिः प्रकाश्यते। Some interested intelligentsia, they do also this work, not necessarily due to some samstha at individual level. In fact, Sambhashana, this Sudharma is like that. It is a family singular effort. Though there is support from others, it is their singular effort. Evam vyakti prayatnah samsthana prayatnah chapi patrika kshetre drishyate. So individual and group samstha efforts are seen. Yadyapi samskrita kshetre bahvyah patrikaah drishyante. See, bahavaha pullinge, bahvyah स्त्रीलिंगे, बहूनि नपुंसके। पश्यतु, एतद् एव्रिवेयर वी लर्न a little bit. Okay, बहवः जनाः, बह्व्यः महिलाः, बहूनि पुस्तकानि, like that you remember. पत्रिकाः दृश्यन्ते, किन्तु बह्वीनां, ओके, षष्टि, बह्वीनां पत्रिकाणां ग्राहकाः तावत् अत्यल्पाः. They're suffering because the grahakatva is weak. Yasam, grahakatva means ability to obtain them and read it and absorb and utilize them, so that subscription numbers are good, is less. Yasam grahaka sankhya 3,000 adhika syat tadrishyah patrikaah viralaah eva iti vaktum shakyate. Very few are reaching beyond 3,000 subscriptions. Samskrita Chandamama, it's so sad that this is dead now. So it was beautiful. The entire Chandamama was brilliant for India. We have lost a cultural point when we lost this magazine in India. It is so sad that we let it slip. Samskrita Chandamama, it was being done from Chennai. Samskrita Chandamama, Samskrita Bharatyaha Sampadana Sahakarena Prakashyamana Sachitra Masapatrika. See, you can remember this article was written when Chandamama was ruling the roost, and Samskrita Bharati actually used to help in editing and keeping the Samskrita Chandamama pure, okay, in the sense without much doshas. So Sampadana Sahakarena. They never put their name anywhere. If you see any Samskrita Chandamama, nowhere it mentions, because it was a Niswartha Seva they used to do. Our own Janardana Hegde Varya has done tremendous work for it. but just for Sanskrit's sake.
Sir, Samskrita Chandamama, is it available, sir?
It's a dead, Bhagini.
Ayyo, so sad, sir.
Samskrita what? Your Telugu, Kannada Chandamama only is dead. What do you do? Leave it. Okay. Grahaka Sankhya Panchasahasra. संस्कृत क्षेत्रे एतादृशी पत्रिका अन्या नास्ति तदा आसीत् सरला भाषा सुन्दराणि चित्राणि अल्पं मूल्यम् इत्यादयः एतस्याः वैशिष्ट्यानि. There used to be a lot of competitive quizzes also. We used to send in, me, my sisters and all, who would send in postcards and wait to see if we won or something. संभाषण संदेशः नाम बहुवर्णात्मक मुखपुटयुक्ता पत्रिका संदेश प्रतिष्ठान द्वारा प्रकाश्यते. संभाषण संदेश इस संस्कृत भारती इस मंथली वेरी गुड. ओके. बहुवर्णात्मक मुखपुटयुक्ता, I mean it's a colorful cover. Inside is here and there double color, not beyond that. Okay, Patrika Sandesha Pratishtana Dwara. So they have created a trust for that. Through that it is published. Yasyaha cha grahakaha dashasahasradikaha santi. Kshina bhavati asti idanim samarthanam datavyam. Please go again below here. https://sambhashanasandesha.in. Okay, you can get subscription both for the Masik Masa Patrika printed version, as well as you can get online subscription where you can access the archive. That's the benefit of online subscription. Even here you can get the archive. Okay, so this one is of very good quality because enormous effort goes in. I know this is also good. But on a daily basis, what can be done, they are doing. On a monthly basis, little more different subjects can be addressed, so they are doing this. These guys are interested in daily news. These guys are interested in progress of Samskrita. So there is difference in them. Okay. For those who are from Mysore, you will know another very famous Mysore daily called Sadhvi, one of the oldest Kannada eveningers, I think, used to get published in, I don't know whether it's still alive. We used to get it in our home also. And similar to that is Sudharma. There are guys going around in bicycle and distributing it to a few subscribers and all that. Okay. Sarala Bhasha Akarshakaha Vividaha Vishayaha Akarshakataya Vishaya Nirupanam cha etasyaha vaishishyam. Actually, some of the serial stories in Sambhashana Sandesha are very nice. I learned a lot of Sanskritam by going through archives of this and reading one particular story. Let us say the story, if you make it into a book, will be about 40 pages, 30-40 pages. But in this, it would come over 1 year, 2 year, like that, broken into 1 or 2 2-page articles. Like a serial, what we call. There is this paddhati of a serial article in story article in all the monthlies, no? Whether you read Marathi monthlies or Kannada monthlies. So that kind of style is there here also, which is very attractive. So you look forward to the next book because of that. Chandamama also had that. Chandamama used to have Ramayana serial, Mahabharata serial, like that. सरला भाषा आकर्षकाः विविधाः विषयाः आकर्षकतया विषयनिरूपणं च एतस्याः वैशिष्ट्यम्. इदानीं प्रकाश्यमानाः काश्चन पत्रिकाः being published. शाणच् संभाषण संदेशः मासिकी बेंगलूरु संस्कृतभारत्या, सुधर्मा दैनिकी मैसूरु. एतद् द्वौ अपि विशदतया वर्णितमस्ति. इतोपि भारती इति मासिकी जयपुरे, गैर्वाणी इति मन्ये, अथवा गौर्वाणी इति स्यात्, गीर्वाणी इति स्यात्, अथवा गैर्वाणी इति तद्धितेन, गौर्वाणी इति न जाने. अस्तु, चिन्ता नास्ति. चित्तूरु इदानीम् अस्ति वा नास्ति वा न जानीमः. लोकसंस्कृतं पाण्डिचेरी, षण्मासिकी. पाण्डिचेरी इत्युक्ते तत्र आरोविल् जनाः प्रायः कुर्वन्तः सन्ति. तेषां संस्कृते शिष्टता अस्ति। विश्वभाषा त्रैमासिकी वाराणसी, गाण्डीवम् अर्जुनस्य गाण्डीवं पाक्षिकी वाराणसी, वज्रगन्धा त्रैमासिकी मथुरा, भारतमुद्रा द्वैमासिकी पुरानाट्टुकुरा पुरानाट्टुकुरा केरल प्रदेशेषु स्यात् पुरानाट्टुकुरा। इति अन्ये सत्यानन्दं मासिकी कलकत्ता, संस्कृतामृतं देहली, संस्कृतश्रीः चेन्नई, संस्कृतमञ्जरी देहली, संस्कृतभवितव्यम् नूतन नाम भवितव्यं वाट् शुड् हैपन् नागपुरं, भारतोदयः भारतस्य उदयः हरिद्वारं, दिव्यज्योतिः शिम्ला शिमला इति लिखितमस्ति शिम्ला, संस्कृतसम्मेलनं पठन अस्तु। इष्यते यत् दक्षिणप्रदेशादपि उत्तरप्रदेशादपि एवं भवदस्ति इति। नागपुरं विहाय मध्यप्रदेशेषु किम् अस्ति इति न जानामि। नागपुरम् इति दृष्टं कुत्रापि, जयपुरे अपि उत्तरक्षेत्रं। अत्र संस्कृतभवितव्यम् इति प्रायः राष्ट्रियसंस्कृतसंस्थानस्य स्यात्।
Mahodaya, what is Mukhaputta? I know
Mukhaputta means cover.
Oh, the cover page.
Face page. Literally, it's Yogika Shabda.
And also one more thing, sir, wo jo Chanda Mama you're saying, na, it is there in archive.com, I think somewhere. Soft copies
People
of the
have
previous
scanned and
years.
various PDFs are available for old
Previous
ones.
pages, previous ones.
Previous editions for
And they are good. I tried a few readings.
Yeah, they are
very
brilliant.
good.
Brilliant. Samskrita Bharati has helped. That's why they are in good bhasha. So they would send, for example, the Kannada version. They had editors for the Kannada version in-house. The Vadapalani group, which was publishing it. Then Samskrita Bharati Varishtas would, redo it in Sanskritam and send back. So yeah, it was like
but they're
that.
really good for reading. I mean, initial stages, it is very helpful for us for vocabulary and grammar.
Yes. Even today in our Nitya Sanskritam class, when sometimes our Guruvarya doesn't come, we are not capable of very high pursuit as students alone. So the one culture we have is we should never break the daily night Sanskritam gathering. Even if we are a few. So what we do is we pick one of these old Chandamama and read some Vetala Panchayamshati Katha, something like that.
That's Vetala story we used to look forward to.
Actually.
Yes, Bhagini.
Also, there was this series, continuous series, Vishnu Katha.
That's what, like I said, it will be having Ramayana series like that. Yeah. Okay. So, at least remember much about at least this Sudharma and this Sambhashana Sandesha, so that you can write something about Dinapatrika, Samskrita Patrika. Okay? Trying to remember all these names, I'm not...
I think few we can remember. Sudharma and those.
So that's what. Sudharma and Sambhashana Sandesha, please remember.
Girvani.
They're also still available online, etc. So it's meaningful.
It's only sad that western part of the country, there is nothing. I'm from West.
Mumbai, I didn't see anything in Mumbai, Pune.
Gujarat, nothing.
No, this is a few decades ago, this article. I'm sure since then Pune should be doing something, if not Mumbai. Pune is a very cultural center.
Yes. Chitrashala Press is there, which is so ancient. The books that were...
No, Marathi good work is happening. Even if it is done in Marathi, it is still good, because that's, it's close to Sanskrit.
I mean, I forget the name who it is, but Gnaneshwari, Grantha and all.
I think the Bori Research Institute, I think they are doing a very good
but they are interested in republishing good classicals in as pure a form as possible by researching editions. Pune.
Pune?
Bori, Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute.
Oh, okay. I know this Bhandarkar Oriental. Oh, yeah. I know it.
Where are you? Are you in Pune?
Who, me? No, I was there in Pune in school during school days, and my father owned a press called Chitrashala Press, which is very ancient. And he had, with Oriental, these people, he had connections with them. We had business relations rather. So that's why I know about it.
So
And
you used to print and publish for them like that.
yeah, and the funniest thing is, there was a go down where it used to look like it's a bhoot bangla, very old. And I used to go and check. I used to get scared actually, but I used to find 250-year-old books, there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it is there in Prince of Wales Museum, Mumbai, the mention of this Chitrashala press.
Oh.
It's very
Now
old.
your family has moved out of that
No, no, no,
business?
no. My brother is still continuing, but I moved out long back, so I don't visit so often. It's a flying visit, two
Please
hours
go
of.
and see if you can get some Sanskrit book for us.
I will try. I will ask my brother. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
We would
Yeah,
love.
madam. That Dhaneshwari book is very famous. And
Yeah,
it is
my
nothing,
brother, I think, has
and it
got
is
it
nothing
printed.
but Gita only. Gita only is
I know, I know.
Dhaneshwari. Yeah,
He
yeah.
had printed it once upon a
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'll ask
It
him.
is,
I'll ask him for
yeah,
the book.
yeah. Very nice it is. Very
Yeah,
good
yeah.
book.
Nice to know, Bhagini. Very good. Okay, so I think Bhagini enjoyed this because it
Only I
relates to
didn't
her
take
family
I didn't take
business.
use of it. I didn't make use of it that time.
No, it's never late.
I know.
Okay. All right. So since we Sambhashana Sandesha has articles like this, just one of the things a year back when I edited this slide, I picked up and I'm showing, you see, Navanari Kunjaraha Abhishtam Aunmatyam, see, Unmattaya Bhava Unmatyam Astu. So like this, and then also there is Balamodini section, which is having much simpler kathas, one page kathas, in good Sanskritam, because whoever sends this article, they will not be able to write very accurately sometimes because they are not great pandits. But Samskrita Bharati uses its editorial team to purify it and improve it and publish it in their name. So they do that Nisvartha Seva. That's where, for example, you will see. Here, Sampadakaha, Dr. Janardana Hegadevarya, one of the founders of Samskrita Bharati. Dr. Vishwasaha, a wonderful modern Sanskrit knowledgeable person. Satyanarayana, lot of logistics he takes care. Sachina Katalevarya, he is a Maharashtrian who is a full-time volunteer at Samskrita Bharati. Like this, many are working very hard for this. For almost just out of love, they do. They very little monthly vetana they get for their life, actually. Anyway, so it's very nice. Very cheap, actually. 200, 300 rupees per year, like that. $2, $3, what you will get? Nothing you will get. Okay, so you'll get Sambhashana Sandesha for sure. This is one example of a Sudharma from online. Somehow cut paste the thing using screenshots to show you guys. Okay, so see, you can see they they put one see one dharma shloka, okay, and some statement from the Vedas. Then they have Subhashitam of the day, okay, with English, of course, so that everybody is helped. Then some articles, see, Navadehali, Arashram, Ekarupa Samaya Palanaya, Pradarsanaya cha, like this, some Arvach, some within 1-2 days news in Sanskritam will be there, like this, like this, like this. Okay, and if you go to the second page, you will see more other things, like like I said, a piece of storyline in a what do we call it? Actually, we call it serial in English, but there is a word we use, Vahini or some word like that we use. So like that is there. So it's nice. Just it will be 4 sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. That's all, one fold. That's it. Yeah, 1 rupee 75 paisa. This was when 2025 January, right? So maybe $2 today per day.
Nobody even thinks about it.
Amazing.
I know. Even beggars won't accept 2 rupees. Forget about it.
2 rupees
Sir,
you
in
won't find.
Kashi, 10 rupees they will accept, sir. 1 rupee, 2 rupees they will tell you only keep it.
You keep
Like
it,
that,
Bhagini. Don't offer.
Appa, so much. Like that
No,
only
in
they have
fact,
done, sir.
no, 1 minute. In fact, they want our help to continue with the printing, actually.
Yes. So that's why, best way is, go take subscription.
Yes, sir.
Even if once in a while you access it, doesn't matter, take a subscription.
Yeah,
okay?
at least it helps
Yeah,
keeping
yeah.
it alive.
That is the least we can do.
It will come daily to your house.
We
There is
will
no
take
problem at all.
subscription, sir. Kindly send the link.
This is there in the screen. Sudharma
No,
Sanskrit Daily.in.
So we
I
can
think
read
it's coming
online,
by
right?
post. There is no
Post, you
problem
don't
at
worry
all.
because that will waste money for them. You take the online subscription and
Online
read
is
it
best,
online.
actually.
Simple.
I know.
Okay. Because they will spend too much money sending it by post for you guys. It may not even come. I know the postal department today is not what it was. So don't worry about post. Just go for online subscription
And
for
I
now.
think they send it once a week
No,
only
sir,
if
I'm
you do it
getting
by
it
post.
actually. Daily I'm getting it.
By
Where are
post?
you, sir?
Bangalore and Vijayanagar, I'm getting it almost daily.
Okay, you have a good post office. In Whitefield, I used to get it once a week by bundling, but at least they used to deliver once a week.
Once a week, I think they
sir,
tell.
Sudharma, I am also getting it every day. No problem at all.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice to know. Nice to know.
I am
Thanks.
in Bangalore, Bannerghatta Road.
Good, sir. Good, sir.
Yeah.
Somehow Whitefield post office bundles it, so I lost interest. So I took for online. Okay, so
how much they will charge for daily subscription
I
through
was
post?
for 1 year subscription, some few hundred rupees, Bagini.
That's all. Okay, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like in maybe 400, 500 rupees, something like that. I don't know. Nothing much. Don't worry. Yeah. संस्कृत ग्रंथकार परिचयः गद्यकाराः then that's what is there. So last segment of this Samskrita Granthakara Parichaya is Gadya writers. That means those who write Gadya Kavya, which is not verse, which is prose. So prose texts. Subandhuhu, Banaha, Dandi, Dhanapalaha. So remember the names at least. Subandhuhu, Banaha, Dandi, Dhanapalaha. एषः सुबन्धुः एषः प्रसिद्धस्य वासवदत्ता नामकस्य गद्यकाव्यस्य रचयिता. So Vasavadatta. So he has given a feminine name to his text. Very good. That means the heroine only is the name. Actually, Sapna Vasavadatta, I thought is the name, right?
That is Bhasa, sir. That is
that is
Bhasa.
Bhasa, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I got confused. I was clarified on this. That's why I know.
Very good. Thanks for, that we
Parichaya.
discuss now, it will retain in our head now.
Yeah, it is in Parichaya, which we had this, Pravesha, where we read about Swapna Vasavadatta.
So that is a different one then. So
Yeah, that is
Subandhus is Vasavadatta
Vasa.
Gadya. So एतस्य कालः क्रिस्तशक षष्ठं शतकम् आसीत् इति श्रूयते. केन श्रूयते कुत्र श्रूयते न जानामि. सुबन्धुः स्वस्य ग्रन्थे श्रीपर्वतः इव सन्निहितः मल्लिकार्जुनः इति श्रीशैलविषये उक्तवान् इत्यतः एषः दाक्षिणात्यः स्यात् इति विदुषाम् अभिप्रायः. सो श्रीपर्वतः इव सन्निहितः मल्लिकार्जुनः. सो मल्लिकार्जुन केम् close as if he is the Sri mountain. That kind of reference is there. This name Mallikarjuna is very, very typical Karnataka and all that. So that's why. So, and also Sri Shaila Vishaye Uktavan ityatah eshah Sri Shaila in the Karnataka, Andhra areas. Okay. Andhra. Eshah दाक्षिणात्यः स्यादिति विदुषाम् अभिप्रायः. अस्य काव्ये वर्णनात्मकः भागः अधिकः. लॉट ऑफ डिस्क्रिप्टिव पोर्शन्स. यद्यपि सुबन्धुना स्वकाव्ये उपमा, रूपकम्, उत्प्रेक्षा, विरोधाभासः, परिसंख्या इत्यादीनाम् अलङ्काराणाम् उपयोगः कृतः. उपमा अलङ्कार, रूपक, उत्प्रेक्षा, विरोधाभास means the upama is anti. And then Parisankhya, count, corresponding counts are there in the parallelism that is drawn. Ityadinam alankaranam upayogah kritah tathapi shleshalankara vishaye etasya mahati pritihi. So dual meaning type of thing. Okay, shleshalankara vishaye mahati pritihi. Asya bhasha sulabha saralacha Vasavadatta eka eva asya kritihi. So easy to remember him. Vasavadatta Subandhu Gadya Kavyam. Okay. And दाक्षिणात्यः षष्ठे शतके अलङ्कार विशेषाः सन्ति परन्तु श्लेषालङ्कारे विशिष्टः. So that much 5 bullets, one word bullets if you write, you are in business to write about him using your Sanskrit knowledge the rest. Okay. बाणः गद्यकाव्यस्य स्मरणात् सर्वे कादम्बरी ग्रंथम अवश्यम स्मरन्ति. This name Kadambari is so famous, it is now become Rudy to call any novel as Kadambari. Okay. So in Kannada, for example, I don't know if other regions use this title, but in Karnataka, every novel that is published in Kannada is called Kadambari. I mean, it's called Kannada Kadambari, and its name is, of course, separately identified. So we use the term Kadambari to mean a story book or something written in a certain style.
It's
In
novel,
Marathi also it
novel.
is called Kadambari, sir.
Kadambari only. Oh, very
In
good.
Hindi also, na?
Okay, good. So all over India, then enough coverage we have obtained. So Kadambari is the way they call these things. Very nice. In my childhood, I learned a lot of my Kannada through reading these kind of books. Because school textbook, how much you can read, it gets boring. So we used to delve into. My mother used to get these books for her own, time pass, and I used to do my time pass with her books only. Gadyakavya Smarana Survey Kadambari Grantham, but this one is about one particular such titled grand work of Bana, okay, which is a Gadyakavya and very tough. His Kadambari is like a tough nut to crack. Avashyam Smaranti. Tasyaha Kadambaryaha Rachayita Banabhattaha. So his full name is Banabhatta. Important because his son's name also comes into picture called Bhushana Bhatta. Though Kadambari is assigned to Banabhatta, he couldn't finish it. You will see this later. Tasya Aparakritihi Harshacharitam. Oh, okay. So this is what Bhagini was mentioning yesterday. Two Harshas, the tale of two Harshas. Samskritasya bahunam kavinam देशकालादिकं सुस्पष्टं न ज्ञायते किंतु बाणभट्टस्य देशादिकं तावत् सुस्पष्टम. Okay, he is very clear, so his time is traceable very nicely. शोणा नदी तीरे विद्यमानं चित्रकूटं एतस्य जन्मस्थलं. Chitrakuta, okay, same Chitrakuta where Rama used to stay, I guess. Okay, it's still there. Is Shona Nadi named so? Anybody knows?
No, sir, I don't think
I
so.
don't recall this name.
Godavari hai, but I don't know Shona. Godavari is of course the main one. Could be a tributary, sir. Small.
Must be some tributary somewhere. But I have a feeling that Chitrakuta was closer to Yamuna.
It is not Varanasi Chitrakuta, sir.
No,
Near Madhya
doesn't.
Pradesh.
Maybe some other Chitrakuta Bhagini.
No,
Leave
I
it.
thought
Yes,
maybe
sir. That's why I doubt.
नासिक वाला चित्रकूट होगा पंचवटी
होगा एतस्य पिता चित्रभानुः माता च राज्यदेवी. So clear detail is available about this guy. He is a standalone then. चित्रभानुः माता राज्यदेवी. एषः सप्तके शतके आसीत् 7th century. स्थानेश्वर राज्यस्य हर्षदेवस्य आस्थाने आसीत् एषः स्थानेश्वर. Any idea?
looks like Maharashtrian names.
Maharaष्ट्रियन, right?
That's why I said Chitrakoot and Godavari.
I think it must be a tributary of Godavari. We will see some old maps, we may find it. Okay, astane asit एषः स्ववंश परिचयादिकं हर्षचरित नामके ग्रन्थे उल्लिखितवान् अस्ति. As he detailed Harsha, the king's charitya, he also gave his own Vamsha Parichaya. Very nice. I don't know why this Paddhati didn't exist with other Kavis. It would have been nice to have. In fact, they could have used their own Kavyatva to describe it inside the Kavya somewhere in the end or in the beginning. Doesn't matter. Anyway, उल्लिखितवान् अस्ति. बाणस्य लोकानुभवः विशेषतः आसीत्. So he had very good, much of a traveler. तस्य जीवनं दारिद्र्यमयं न आसीत्. He was well to do, very rarity. न आसीत्. राजाश्रयादपि तस्य सम्पत्तिः अवर्धत. So he had the Rajashraya of the king. What king? Yes, Harshadeva. So that's what Harshacharitam. Okay, Sthaneshwara Harshadeva. That is the Ashraya he had. This is very critical. For anything progressive to happen in life by the intelligentsia, if there is no support of the king, there is nothing that happens. That's why in this modern democratic arrangement, we are not able to excel as much as some excelling happened in the ancient times. Sadly, because a democracy doesn't allow such favoritism to some people to help them, etc. So, and also all the reservation, whatever is there. So atah tadiyam jivanam sukhamayam asit. Okay, lots of talk taking place here. tributary of Ganga, maybe Son River. Sridevi Varya has said, opined. Good, good, good.
It sounds similar, na? Son and
Shona,
Shona.
Son River. Yeah, good,
Yeah.
Sridevi Varya.
Actually.
Okay. So Sukhamayam Asit. So nice to know about a Kavi who prospered that way also. Gunadhyena Brihat Kathayam Uktam Katham Adharikritya Banena Kadambari Rachita. So he picked up a storyline from Brihat Katha, or obviously we later know it through Katha Sarit Sagara of Somadeva. Kadambaryaha समाप्तितः पूर्वम एव बाणः दिवंगतः इति श्रूयते. So before the closure of Kadambari text, he died, poor chap. ततः कादम्बर्याः उत्तरार्धं तदीयः पुत्रः. Oh, such a rarity to find a son who matches his father in talent. I mean, somewhat. We are able to make out because the talent doesn't match actually. Anyway, Uttarardham Tadiya Putra Bhushana Bhattah Rachitavan. But he dedicated his life to complete his father's magnum opus is good actually. Doesn't matter the talent level. Gadya Rachanayam Bana Bhattasya Apurvam Samartyam. Kadambaryam Dhirgani Varnanani Yatha Tathaiva Samanyani Varnanani Api Santi Eva. There are thick parts and thin parts, that they're saying. Tathapi dirghavakya yuktani varnanani drishtva kechana chintayati yat kadambari gahanaranyayate iti. It makes us enter a dense forest. See, this is a sanadi prakriya. Okay. So it's taken gahanaranya shabda and converted it to a dhatu and made it a kriyapada. Gahanaranyayate makes one feel that they are in a dense forest. That kind of feeling. Okay. Iti. Harshacharitam akhyayika iti uchyate. Okay. This compared to Kadambari, which is a Mahagrantha, Gadya Kavya, this is just akhyayika. It doesn't take the title of Mahakavya level. Okay. So, Akhyayika iti Gadya Kavyasya kaschana prabhedah. Harshacharite Chakravartinah Harshasya Charitam Varnyate. Yadyapi Atra Charitra Varnanam Kriyate Tathapi Kavya Gunaha Samagre Kavye Drishyante Eva. Okay. So, this is also Gadya work, but also has Kavyatva, Alankaras, etc. May not be in a metric mode, but why not have a Upama in a Gadya Kavya? हर्षचरितस्य आदौ बाणेन उच्छ्वासत्रये स्वीया कथा उक्ता अस्ति. Right in the beginning of Harshacharita, in 3 uchvasa. Uchvasa is like their way of titling the chapters. Okay, in the first 3 breaths. Okay, they used to call each chapter as a breath. So breath of the Kavi. So in 3 breaths of his article, of his creation, he has written his own story there. That's how we know so much about him. Banochishtam Jagat Sarvam iti vachanam shruyate Bana Vishaye. So Bana has thrown up details of the entire world. That is the kind. I mean, nothing has been left untouched by Bana. He has touched the entire world. Okay. Etat vakyam eva tasya shreshtatham dyotayati. Nice. Dandi. प्रसिद्धस्य दशकुमारचरितम् इत्येतस्य ग्रन्थस्य कर्ता एषः दण्डी. दण्डिनः दशगुणं भवेदिति. दण्डिनः पदलालित्यं. मागे सन्ति 3 गुणाः इति. Maga is the one who has 3 gunas. Okay. So in that verse about Kalidasa etc., दण्डिनः पदलालित्यं is the phrase we have to remember. Okay. I wish I had put the entire verse here.
उपमा कालिदासस्य
दण्डिनः पदलालित्यं माघे सन्ति 3 गुणाः. Very good. So he is enough to remember this. At least we will remember 4 kavis and some gunas about them. So we can put 1 or 2 sentences around. Put this verse itself and get some crony points in the exam. Okay. प्रसिद्धस्य दशकुमारचरितम् इत्येतस्य ग्रन्थस्य कर्ता एषः. अस्य कालः 6ष्ठं शतकम्. दामोदरस्य पौत्रः मीन् पुत्रस्य पुत्रः, ग्राण्ड्सन्. दामोदरस्य पौत्रः एषः काव्यादर्शः इति प्रसिद्धम् अलङ्कारलक्षणग्रन्थम्. So this काव्यादर्श and books like that describe, for example, what is Upama Alankara, give examples of Upama Alankara, what is Shlesha, give examples. Like that they focus. Okay, so they are very good books for learning what kind of techniques one should use when writing kavya. Okay, Alankara Lakshana Grantham Avanti Sundara Katha iti Katha Grantham. So Sundari Katha. Okay, Avanti Sundari must be a princess of Avanti Desha. Okay, iti Katha Grantham chapi likitavan. So Dashakumara Charitam is the famous one for Dandi. Okay, and remember Gadyakara. Okay, they are under Gadyakara. So then Kavya Darsha, Alankara Lakshana Grantha. We don't know whether that is a Gadya or a Padya, just mentions that. Avanti Sundari, most likely it will be Gadya Padya, Kavya Darsha, because it will describe the Lakshana in Gadya and probably give verse examples, typically. Okay, that's how they are. Avanti Sundari Katha may be in either form, we don't know. Katha Grantam Chapi Likitavan. Asya Kavehe Bhasha Madura Sarala Subhoda Cha. Subhoda means easy to get. Dandinah Padalalityam iti Lokoktihi api asti. Means his play of words. Okay. Upamadinam Alankaranam Prayoge Kavihi Ativa Samartaha. Dandi Kanchiam Vasam Karoti Sma iti Shruyate. So it looks like he was a Kanchi Puravasi. All the way in the south, Tamil Nadu. Okay. Gadya Kavya Kshetre Yatha Banasya Nama Tathaiva Dandinaha Nama api Suprasiddham. Nice. Dhanapalaha Tilaka Manjari. See, 6th century. And we are talking of Kanchi. This stupidity of the current movements is hard to believe. Sanskrit was as ancient in the south as that. Dhanapalaha Tilakamanjari Ityetasya Granthasya Rachayita Dhanapalaha. Not much known name, Dhanapala. Tilakamanjari. Okay. So Tilaka, is it? No, this may not be our Tilak that we discussed yesterday. Yeshaha Dashamyam Krista Shatabdyam Asiditi is definitely not. So it's 10th century. So iti Vidusham Abhipraya. Tilaka Manjaryam Samaraketu Tilaka Manjaryoho Pranaya Katha. Okay, Samaraketuhu Tilaka Manjari. So Samaraketuhu is the hero, Tilaka Manjari is the heroine. So the name is after the heroine, just like Vasavadatta. Oh, sorry. Just like Vasavadatta. Okay. Pranaya Katha Varnita. Dhanapalaha Banasya Kritim Pradhanyena Anusrutavan Asti. So he follows the style of Bana. Oh. Ataha Tilakamanjari Kadambaryaha Veshantaram iti Panditaha Vadanti. Probably he also went after some, Pranaya descriptions as part of his Kadambari, right? So same way he has followed a certain style. So he's much of a student of Bana is clear. In the sense, Manasika Shishya, not through direct Shishya. Okay. Dhanapalena Payyalachi Namaka Prakrita Koshaha. Oh, very good. Prakrita Kosha, basically there were some colloquial languages which were like, you can call it as shadowing the Sanskrit language, right? So he wrote a dictionary to go between the two. Very nice. Payalachi Namakaha Prakrita Koshaha Rishabha Panchashika Namakaha Prakrita Stotra Granthaschapi Rachitaha. Wow, Rishabha Panchashika. So not just Sanskrit, this guy was a Prakrit Pandita also. Okay, very nice.
Sir,
Okay.
Veshantaram ityukte kim?
Veshantaram means in a different dress, like that. That means he followed the kind of romantic style and scenarios, just like Bollywood will take one Telugu picture and make it Hindi movie, like that.
So
Something like that, but they will change some character names, because you have to
but
have certain
Sanskrit version he did in Prakrit or what? This is what I feel, maybe.
No. Tilakamanjari is a Samskrita grantha.
Okay.
Payyalachi is a kosha. Rishabha Panchashika is also a Prakrita grantha. So he has written both Samskrita grantha, Prakrita grantha and a dictionary.
Okay.
Done all the three. Nice.
Mahodaya,
Huh.
Bano Chishtam Jagat Sarvam, is it a Slesha? Sorry, Atishayokti.
Atishayokti. Yeah, you can call it
Atishayokti.
Atishayokti. Yeah, I mean, it's as if he has
Thank you.
he has touched the entire world like that.
Actually, it is, comparing Vyaso Chishtam Sarvam, like that. Vyasa.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is
There is
said
nothing
about
that
Vyasa.
Vyasa has, work done Veda, work done Mahabharata, like that we say, no? Yeah. But in the sense, my strong belief is Vyasa was a title. I would want to believe it's a lineage that did all that work. That's how it's all so ancient, we can't tell it's one person. Okay. Okay, so with that we come to last exercise. Okay, fairly easy. So you guys can we can do crowdsourcing, very easy. Okay, so Vigraha Vakyani Avalambya Samastam Padam Likata. So some standard guys have unmuted, or standard ladies actually always unmute. Subramanyam has joined. Some new guys will be nice to hear some voices. Vigraha Vakyani Avalambya Samastam Padam Likhata. Vidarbha Deshasya Raja.
Vidarbha Desha Rajaha.
Rajaha.
Well done.
Rajaha.
All three answers gave Rajaha correctly. Thanks. Okay.
Sir, Rajaha na Rajan.
Rajaha. Yo Mondalvarya. Vidarbhadeshasya Raja, Vidarbhadesha Rajaha. Rajannityasya nalopaha bhutva Rajaha iti bhavati. Shashti tatpurushaha. Okay, I'm muting Mondalvarya because some crosstalk is coming. I'm sorry. Dhaninaha Karyalayaha.
Dhani Karyalayah.
Dhani Karyalaya.
Dhani.
Dhani iti. Dhanin.
Now will be Guru.
Dhanin iti pratipadikam. Tatra dhaninaha iti. But dhanin ityatra punaha madhye nalopaha dhani karyalaya. Nattu dhanin karyalaya. Okay. Dhani. Hrasva api cha tatra nakarah nam. Dhanin iti pratipadikam. Tada dhani, dhaninau, dhaninaha pratamayam. Dhani iti dirgham. Okay. Parantu atra samaste kim karaniyam? Dhaninaha iti bahuvachane asti. Dhanin plus karyalayah karaniyam. Dhanin ityatra nalopaha karaniyam. Dhani ityeva shishyate. Tada dhani karyalayah iti bhavati. Tripatinaha kathanam. Tripathin iti punaha. Okay, who is a Tripathin? Who is having knowledge of three Vedas? Correct. The one who is able to remember and read three Vedas. So Tripathinnaha kathanam, Tripathi kathanam. Okay, same reason. Pathin. So one place that was a Uttarapada, Akarantatva happened. Here simply Nalopa happened. There is no Akarantatva or anything. There is no sense of Antatva here because it is Purvapada. Okay. Chaturvedi plus Mahodayaha.
Chaturvedi Mahodaya.
Again Chaturvedin iti shabdaha Nalopaha. Chaturvedi iti hrasva stapaniyam. Kidrishaha samasaha.
Visheshan Purvapada.
Visheshana Purvapada Karmadarayaha. Well done. Visheshana Purvapada Karmadarayaha. Or Sambhavana Purvapada Vishesha.
This is Sambhavana Purvapada, sir.
It could be Sambhavana because it could be
actually.
both are possible. Okay. So the Mahodaya may be a Chaturvedi due to knowledge, or his name may be Chaturvedi.
Yes, name.
So both fill the bet, but important it is Karmadaraya. Okay. Chaturvedi Mahodaya. So Vedin iti pratipadikam. Vajapeyi Varyaha.
Vajapeyi Varyaha.
Atrapi nakarahalo nakarasya Vajapeyin iti. Okay, I mean one who is capable, one who is qualified to conduct Vedic ritual is a Vajapeyi. Okay, Vajapeyi Varyah. Again, what kind of samasa it is?
Same,
You can
sir.
take it as
Both.
Iti
Sambhavana
Vajapeyi
Similar
also
Iti
to
and
Chaturvedi
Visheshana.
Sambhavana
Mahodaya.
also.
Well done. So it can be Sambhavana or it can be Visheshana Purvapada.
Visheshana Purvapada, both.
Okay, Peyin iti. I just shown the last part, Vajapeyin iti. Okay, so here I have little, because this is, we want to understand this more accurately. Vajapeya Yajnakarta, Vajapeyi. Okay, I mean there is a type of yajna called Vajapeya Yajna. Okay, there is actually a specific ritual, Vedic fire ritual called Vajapeya Yaga or Yajna. So that
Somayaji, we kill Somayaji also. We do.
Somayagnya, correct. Somayaji also comes from Somayagnyasya karta iti
Yeah.
Somayaji iti. Tadvateva Vajapeyi iti. Somayaga karta Somayaji atra mayapi सूचितमस्ति भगिन्या यथा उक्तं चतुर्षु वेदेषु पंडितः चतुर्वेदी त्रिवेदी त्रिपाठी similar to Trivedi. Okay,
Both
all
are
right.
surnames, no? Tripathi bhi hai, Trivedi.
They are now mere surnames. Let me even further state in quotes mere.
Actually. Hmm.
Okay, we have ourselves lot of problems, so I look at others. Okay, Natva
Actually, it's all
Bhavasya.
in the north, sir, not in the south even.
No. Chaturvedi is found in the south also.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is there. Just as a family name, nothing more. If he knows 4 books, it will be enough for us.
Tamil Nadu, there is a place called Chaturvedi Mangalam. In Tamil
Okay.
Nadu, we have a place.
Okay. Good. At least in name, it is retaining some respect. Natva bhavasya karanabhutan vyavadhayaka varnan nirdishata. So we have to natvasya abhavaha. That means natva doesn't happen. Read this carefully, okay, guys, in the exam. Natvasya karanabhutan vyavadhayakan avyavadayakan nirdishata means find the non-blockers. Natva abhavasya karanabhutan vyavadayaka varna nirdishata. One single letter will be vyavadayaka. Usually there may be more than one. The first one, and if there is more than one, list them. No problem, 1 or 2. Okay, so that's what you have to do here. So we will crowdsource again. Vartikena.
Takara.
Okay. Takaraha is a avyavadayaka. Kuvarga. Kava kakara cannot be the answer.
Takara, sir, Vyavadhayaka.
Takaraha. Well done. See, the repa is before takara. Okay.
But we have to
Savarga
also
is not a avyavadayaka. Only kavarga and puvarga. Kupvu. Remember this. Kupu. Atkupu is Vahu, I remember. Atkupu. Okay. So ku is kavarga, pu is pavarga. Tu is not included, so it is a blocker. Okay. So tu, I, ku, ye ityeteshu tu atva takaraha vyavadayakaha. Nice if you can answer like this. Okay. I will mute him. Don't worry. Poor
Sir,
chap.
we have to also mention the refa, na, because it's written on top, no? Anatva bhavasya karana bhutan. Upar likha hai na?
Karanabhutan vyavadayaka. Which else is blocking?
No. We have to write the fact of nimitta also, na? The refa is there and then this is blocking. Aise dono likhna hai na? That's what it means.
But your question is specific to vyavadayaka varna.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
That's
So
why
we
we
don't
are
have to write
focusing on that.
both.
Yeah, but you're right. Be ready for all 3 things. Okay, the nimitta, the avyavadayaka / vyavadayakas in between, and the others. I mean, all the list of letters, and then amongst them the vyavadayakas, and then the last one is the target nakara. And posterior, whether it is halanta, all those.
Yeah.
Just be remembering the whole analysis. And ekasmineva pade. संज्ञायां द्वयोर्मध्ये अपि परन्तु असंज्ञासु एकस्मिन्नेव पदे भवेत्. विषादेन.
Sh is nimittam.
Again tu varna. Dakara is a tu varna. So a, d, a are there. Is vyavadayaka. So maybe what you can write is in bracket, before bracket you can write sh, and after bracket you can write n. Okay, just as a
Extra,
practice.
huh.
It will be a good practice.
Actually.
D is Vyavadayaka. Pratimanam.
Refa is nimittam. Refa is nimittam.
Takara is the blocker.
Takara.
Very good. Makara is not a blocker. Okay, so it's very good. So a, t, I, m, a, t is Vyavadayaka. Makara belongs to Pavarga, so it's a pu letter. Pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. Okay, so ku and pu letters are not blocking. Aushadhani.
Dhakara is nimitta.
Shakara is the nimitta.
Dhakara.
Dhakara. Again say ta, ta, dha. Okay,
Dhakara
so
is
tu
Vyavadayaka.
varna. So that is the Vyavadayaka. Dh. Very good. Rajan Kiyan Kiyani. Rajakiyani.
Jakara.
Jakaraha. Cha, cha, ja. Chu varna. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Jakara
ya
is
is also at varna. See hayavara. So ya is also at. Okay, so that is not a blocker. Ka is not a blocker. Ja is the blocker.
is the
Well done. So J is Vyavadayaka. Marichena.
Chu.
Chakara.
Chu
Chakara is
varga.
Vyavadayaka.
So very good. So we got a ja, we got a cha also here, chu varga. So e, ch, ye, ch is Vyavadayaka. Well done. Beshajani.
Jakara.
Jakara.
Jakara. Jakara is again the blocker, which is a
Chu.
varna. Cha, cha, ja.
Sir, what is Besha Jani, sir? Artham?
Aushadham, like.
Aushadam, is it?
Here,
It's a
Bhagini.
quake.
I have
I
it
think
in
it's a
blue
quake.
here below.
Quake.
Below. Bishajaha idam Beshajam. Okay. That of the doctor is Beshajam. Aushadam yatha Vanyasasyam. Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Bahunam Beshajani gane. Bahuvachane. Beshajam, Beshaje, Beshajani. Okay. Aushadhani. सूत्रग्रन्थस्य पारिशोधककथनं वार्तिकेन इति अत्र सूत्रग्रन्थस्य पाणिनेः सूत्रग्रन्थस्य नाम अष्टाध्यायी इति तदनन्तरं वार्तिकग्रन्थमस्ति कात्यायनस्य अपरनाम अपि अस्ति तस्य कात्यायनस्य वार्तिकग्रन्थः परन्तु साक्षात् ग्रन्थः न लप्स्यते पुनः तत्र पतञ्जलेः महाभाष्ये वार्तिकानि अपि मिलन्ति भाष्यकारेण पुनर्लिखितम् उत्तरयत प्रीतिः कोपः च कियत्कालं स्यात्
प्रीतिः मरणान्तः
क्षणभङ्गुरः च स्यात् वेरी गुड प्रीतिः आमरणं कोपः क्षणभङ्गुरः च स्यात्
we can say क्षणमात्रेण sir
you can क्षणभङ्गुरः you don't क्षणमात्रं स्यात् no problem भगिनी no argument but the verse you remember
okay
प्रणयो मरणान्तः स्यात् कोपस्तु क्षणभङ्गुरः उपदेशो यथा कालं विद्वेषो न कदाचन beautiful verse to remember okay so प्रीतिः आजीवनं मरणान्ता I have given three pada you can say maranantam syat as a kriya visheshana also not a problem kopah kshanakalam cha syat kshanabangurah syat kshanabangura is a visheshana kshanakalam is a kriya visheshana syatam you can put syat because cha is there syat also is okay
sir can you explain the difference sir what is Shanabhangur and you said Shanabhangur is a there's so much noise. Shanabhangur is Visheshan. I mean you said and
Shanabhanguraha is in Pullinga. So it is a Visheshana to Kopaha.
Oh,
okay.
And Shanakalam?
Shanakalam is a Kriya Visheshana.
Why is it Kriya Visheshana?
Because it is telling how it should be. Katham syat, Kshanakalam syat. Katham is the question which extract it.
Okay,
right? So if you can, it's an answer to Katham, it is a Kriya Visheshana.
Okay.
Katham Karaniyam, Katham Pataniyam, Katham Evam.
Okay.
Yeah. Kshanakalam yavat pataniyam. Like that. Kshanakalam yavat sthathavyam. Like that. Okay. Sunruta vak kam duri karoti kam cha prasute.
दुष्टां दूरीकरोति अलक्ष्मीः
कीर्तिम् उत्पादयति
अलक्ष्मीः दूरीकरोति
हाँ, अलक्ष्मीं दूरीकरोति अथवा दारिद्र्यं दूरीकरोति and prasute
कीर्तिम् उत्पादयति
kirtim cha prasute. Correct.
Prasuti.
Kirtim. So the vatsa is like the fame, kirti. Okay. Kaman dugde viprakarshatya lakshmim. Okay. Duri karoti viprakarshati. Similar meaning little bit. Okay. Kirtim sute dushkrutam yahinasti. Tam chapyetam mataram mangalanam dhenum dhiraha sunrutam vachamahu. This is a kind of a very tough allegory, but the cow is being there is a kind of shlesha everywhere, so the cow is being equated to the good word of the Satpurusha.
Can you please explain that Sunrutam again? Sunrutam.
Just as good word you take it for now. Don't go like too deep for now. Okay.
Okay.
Madhuram vacham. This is what we saw, no? So madhurata sunruta. Like that you take it. Don't go into vyutpatti and all that. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to stop somewhere.
Yeah, in order to understand and go ahead.
Otherwise our brain will start exploding. Okay.
So we'll lose interest then. It's sort of block.
Yeah, also, because our limited brains is not able to go that deep.
I know.
So, Sunruta Madhura Vak Alakshmim Daridryam Duri Karoti Kirtim Cha Prasute Evameva Kamadhenu Api Alakshmim Duri Karoti Kirtim Prasute. Kirtim Vatsameva Prasute. Like that. All right. I only taken the one side of the allegory. Number 3. Idanim Samskrita Kshetre Kati Patrikaha Santi. Prayah Panchashattaha Shashti Patrikaha Santi. Like that. Okay. Panchashattaha Shashti Patrikaha Syuhu. Syuhu Santi iti vaktum na shaknuma. Syuhu ityeva likantu. Possibility. Okay. Lot lakara. Vidiling va lotva. Vidiling. Okay. Kadambari Kam Katham Adharikritya Likita. Bruhatkatam Adharikritya is also fine. Okay. Kadambari Gunadyasya. Very good. Gunadyasya Bruhatkatam Adharikritya Likita. Sarvam asti itina tasmin upakatha swikritya prayah likita asti. अस्तु नंदिन्याः तोषकौ दिलीपस्य उभौ गुणौ कौ
गुरौ भक्तिः
अनुकंपा राइट धेनोः उपरि अनुकंपा धेन्वा हाउ व्हाट इज दिस धेन्वे अनुकंपा गुरौ भक्तिः very good. So bhaktya gurau mayyanukampaya cha pritasmite putra varam vrinishva na kevalanam payasam prasutim avehimam kamadhugam
prasannam avehi.
Mam avehi. Very good. So guru bhakti vasishte bhakti bhutanukampa nandinyam anukampa cha iti दिलीपस्य उभौ गुणौ नंदिन्याः तोषकौ स्तः.
Sir, why it's Bhutanukampa?
I just made it generic. Bhuta being living thing.
Living things.
So Anukampa in living things. Okay, then Mai is finally she knows she is in animal form.
Yeah.
So his Anukampa was not limited to Nandini. He had a generic Bhutanukam.
Yeah.
Even with the lion, he was careful. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Toshaka is a noun over here.
Toshaka is Santoshaka. If you add some, you will understand in colloquial language.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes without upasarga, the meaning remains. Okay. Yeah. So with that, we come to the very end of 10th lesson. Such an achievement. It looked impossible a month back. When I tortured you guys with 2-hour classes, it has been possible. So now we will take a water break, 4 minutes water break. Go take a nice drink. And then we will just look at a sample question paper. Okay, please take a 4-minute water break.
Thank you, sir. Thank.
Okay, welcome back. So इदानीं वासरत्रये परीक्षाः भवन्ति. प्रायः कौतूहलं वर्तते एव कथं भविष्यति इति.
Sir, welcome, sir.
Welcome,
sir.
Very energetic.
Welcome for your
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
But there is still some more teaching I will do. Okay. Okay. So let us look at one recent one. So I have picked up.
Further also you will do, sir.
Should we go for second paper?
Sir? Further also you will do after Kovida?
Further also I will do means what, Bhagini?
After Kovida, some
nothing, Bhagini, and nothing. After COVID, I have become very low activity.
Oh, sir, you will teach so well, sir.
After COVID, COVID. Okay.
Oh, you are doing that.
It is sad that has the same name as this beautiful Kovida.
We greatly missed you, sir.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. So I'll just mute everyone. Okay. So this question paper is from August of 24. So it's not very old, just a couple of cycles ago, this one, right? So this is what, I mean, at the time that I made this presentation for a batch that was to be in 25 February, I think that's when I created this. Okay. So for them, it was just the previous question paper really, but for us, it is 1.5 years old. So remember Gantatrayam, so 3 hours. So I know that significant number of you may be taking it in the exam halls in Bengaluru and other major cities. Okay, it's tough for them. For them, it is tough. Also, some who are not in the exam hall, there is a postal thing, and they set 2 different question papers. Okay, they do it because they started. Unfortunately, they started seeing problematic behavior. Okay. So that's why they were forced to do 2 different question papers. It is a sad story for Samskrita Bharati to set 2 different question papers, but they were forced to do. They set the question papers differently with the knowledge that the guys who are sitting in the exam hall are doing an kind of completely from memory honest job. So accordingly, the difficulty level will be set also, I think. So that there is some parity between the 2 types of people, those who answer postal. But actually, what has been seen largely by Samskrita Bharati, I'm just talking a bit out of turn with respect to what we need to talk now. But anyway, what has been seen is that amongst those who send in the postal answer scripts, there is a significant number of them who are very honest. They highly appreciate it. Okay, they actually close the textbook, etc., open the question paper at a set hour carefully, sit for 3 hours, do the best job they can, and send in the answer script. This has been seen. And when we evaluate, we can immediately tell the difference in the quality of the answer script itself. Okay. So that time we as evaluators tend to be also sympathetic, knowing that there is a certain complete honesty. In fact, as an evaluator, I have no idea whether this was written in the exam hall or whether it was written otherwise. But we can tell immediately. Okay, by overall glance, we are able to tell the difference. So it is paying you better for yourself, for your own satisfaction, if you are honest about it. That's all I'm asking you guys. Okay. So just do your best, because it's not about marks. Just do your best. Test yourself. Don't worry about the evaluation and all that. All right. So 100 marks and 3 hours. So don't overspend time in long answer questions in the beginning. Okay. Because sometimes the question paper is set so that long answers come first and then the short answers follow. Okay. samasa, or just name the samasa, explain the vigraha vakya. Those are quick ones. And usually we'll also have choices. So you sometimes you will find, yes, even short answer questions are there in the beginning. So, but make sure you do some ordering by which don't go into detailed vyakhyana type of answers in the beginning and lose a lot of time. That's very typically what happens in Bhasha exams. Okay, so don't do that. Just focus on the quick 60-70% of the marks is obtained through maybe 30 minutes of work, is how I see it. Then the next 2.5 hours almost is needed for the other 40-50 marks. It is inevitable, that kind of thing. Especially if you know what you are answering, giving a samasa answer is a 1 minute job. So you can tuck keep doing it. Okay. If you don't know, it will take longer time, but typically that tends to be not there for or don't know. You can either answer quickly or never answer. That's how it is usually. Okay. So 100 marks. So, and also please look at this. Okay. Please read every word of the question. Ekena vakyena, in a single sentence. See, there is no need to go and write a vyakhyana. Ekena vakyena, samskritena. Further, they have very clearly said, don't give me answer in Kannada, English. Samskritena uttaram likata. And the question papers in Kovida will be only in Sanskrit. There is no separate question paper for Kannada students, nothing for English students. Answers may contain Kannada in Kannada students' case, where, tatparya, whether there is no limitation to write in Sanskritam, etc. But you will start seeing there is very little scope for other language in the answering this question paper. Okay. So it is natively a Sanskrit to Sanskrit work. Okay. Ekena vakyena.
I think in Kovida, it's all in Sanskrit only, if I'm not wrong.
No, the textbook had a lot of English. That's why I'm talking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So ekena vakyena samskritena uttaram likata. So every word is important. Okay. Dashanam. See, 10 of these, 10 marks. So 1 mark each. If you know all the 11, you write. Actually, typically 12 will be there. Somehow only 1 extra is there. It's okay. All right. So if you know all, nothing wrong in writing every single one. If it's only 2 to be eliminated, you're better off just trying to answer everyone. Okay. Typically, evaluators know if there is a wrong answer, they take 10 good answers and give you 10. Okay. So you can answer everything. So, for example, Saptarsheha Pujartam Padmani Kutaha Nayanti. Okay. Sarovarat Nayanti. Manasa
Sarovara, Sarita.
Sari.
Himalaya
Himalayasya sarovare.
Sarovareshu Swikritya Nayanti. Sarovarat Nayanti. Sarovarebhyah. If you know the Bahuchana Vibhakti, stick to that. Always stick to Ekavachana, not a problem. Nobody is going to try and cut 1 marks from you because you gave Ekavachana answer. Okay. So, yeah. So this way you go attack. Please write 90% of what you need to write is in the question. Only 1 word. Kuta has to be replaced with 1 answer. So everywhere, that's all you focus on. Don't try to give some too much exotic an answer. Okay? All right. I think Niranjana Variya says, but she will be attempting exotic answers. I know also.
Oh, God. How did you know so?
Okay. All right. So next is, for example, Dvayoho Shlokayoho. See, choice is there in the question itself. Okay. 2 of the verses. Okay. And so you have to do 1 and 2 because within 1 there is Athava already mentioned, which in 2 Athava also mentioned. So don't answer 1A and 1B and expect full marks. Okay. So if you pick up 1, you have to do 1 of these 2. If you pick up 2, you have to do 1 of these 2. There is a thought process with which they have given like that. So you cannot answer this and get 10 marks. Okay. So remember this analysis. Okay. That's why there is a little bit of logic you have to apply. Okay. So at the exam center, a person who is helping to oversee, he won't be able to help you always. Sometimes they will be able to help you, but it may be a simple volunteer. Somebody from Rashtriya Seva Sangha comes and helps us sometimes. He may not even have Samskrita Gandha. So then we cannot expect him to assist us in detail there. Typically, one Varishta will be there who will come around for a serious problem, take advice of Samskrita Bharati if there is a major mistake. Then they immediately tell in the class, see, such 7th A question, this mistake has happened. Don't worry, answer as best as you can. We are aware of the mistake. Like that, they will announce. Okay? Like this. It's not as if it will be completely Parishkrita. Mistakes happen. As long as we are humans, mistakes happen. Okay.
Mahodaya, one small doubt. See, they have given Anvayartham Vilikya, but in the book we have Anvayaha, Pradipadarthaha, Tatparyam, Anvayarachana.
अन्वयार्थम इत्युक्ते अन्वयवाक्यम अत्र अर्थम अपि इति स्वीकरोतु for now.
So
अन्वयवाक्यम विलिख्य, if it is there, only focus on अन्वय. अन्वयार्थम विलिख्य is focus on अन्वय equal to one English phrase for it.
Oh, so we can write that in English, sir?
Yeah, you write it in 2 sections if you want. Write Anvayavakya, follow it by, don't do English order, do Sanskrit order Vakya only. For few words, you put one English phrase and move on.
Okay. So English meaning, sir, you mean word by word?
Tatparya should be in Samskrita.
That is, so this Anvayartha, why I am asking, and Padmaji also has the same doubt actually I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Anvayartha in Subhashita, no, sir, when we see the Subhashitani, they've given Anvayartha separately. Where they've given word by word, they've given the meaning in Sanskrit.
Yes, correct.
So that is the doubt, sir.
No, that is Pratipadartha. That is called Pratipadartha, what you are asking.
But here they've given it
Pratipadartha is different. Pratipadartha is expected only for, I think, Raghuvamsha verses.
Yeah, but Shamyata Mahodaya, Pratipadartha means Lokesha Anvayakrama is in English.
You can do Anvayavakya in Sanskritam. The beginning I am saying, I know. See, look, Ittam Vratam Dharatah Prajartam Samam Mahishyam. It is not a Subhashita. This is from Raghuvamsha. So, remember that Raghuvamsha verses had more expectation than simple Subhashita verses. Remember. Okay. Yeah. Raghuvamsha verses had 4 slides almost per verse, if you remember, even in our teaching. Whereas Subhashitas were almost one slide and finish. Okay. So even in textbook, I mean, it was in that kind of quantity and detail. So accordingly, you look 5 marks also, Bhagini. 5 marks, you cannot just get away with very simple things. Okay.
No, sir. Here, our question is, first we will write, suppose I am giving this first, this shloka they've given us from Raghuvamsha. First, I will write the Anvaya Vakya. Then they've said Anvayartham. So should I write of that Anvaya Vakya, word by word, give the meaning?
Not word by word, phrase by phrase you do.
Okay.
Many times word by word won't come out right.
But then again, Tatparyam we have to again write.
Tatparya you write in a different Sarala Samskrita. Split the sentences into smaller ones. Raghu evam agatavan Nandini sahayartam.
Shamyata Mahodaya, Anvaya Rachana.
We don't have to.
You are not letting me answer anything.
Sorry.
I think before I answer something, somebody has the next question. What do I do? Okay, now guys, I am not going to discuss this entire question paper with this slide alone. So just hold back. Okay. That's why I have kept some time for this analysis also, no? In the classroom. Okay. So there is, how many slides here? Just see. So just hold on. Okay. When we go to individual section, we will look. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just hold on. What I am using this slide is for an overall purport. Okay. Not for extreme detail right now. Okay. So now see, Kovida Prashna Patrika iti Parikshanam. So first you check whether you got the right question paper. Don't get shocked. This has also happened because sometimes distribution errors happen. Okay. So make sure you are getting Kovida. You are a Kovida student. You are getting Kovida Pariksha like that. It's clearly written. Just check these 2, date and that. Okay. All right. Then Pratyekaya Prashnaya Kati Ankani iti Drashtavyam. Please make sure you read this number because that gives you a weight of what you need to go around with and answering. Okay. Atra eka eva. So one sentence is 1 marks. Okay. Don't go into one paragraph. Uttara dana samaye prashna sankhya sushtu sampurnam cha suchaniyam. For example, I will go I.A.1 and then go. Sometimes if you can rewrite the question, nothing wrong. If you think you have the time to copy the question, it takes another 15 seconds. Do that and then write the answer below that. Okay. That actually helps the evaluator. At least minimum put I dot R dot 1 and then write the answer, because they will have the question paper to the left. They will quickly glance and verify. Okay, but it will be nice if you can repeat simple questions. Okay, you don't need to write these lines. You don't need to write this verse, but you should write so I dot R dot 1 is the answer for this ittam vratam. In fact, you can write R dot 1A, 1B if you want. If you're seeing without title, you can go with 1A, 1B or something. Okay, no problem. Or if you think you have the time, quickly copy the verse, because sometimes for your answering also, if the verse is staring at you right there at the top, it is more helpful than every time looking fit 30 degrees to the left at the question paper. Okay, all right. Sometimes as you write the verse, meanings come to your head. Our hand teaches our head. Okay. Then see, athava ityatra ekasya chayanam shlokam punah likhathu uttarapatrikayam iti maya suchyate samyag bhavati evam kriyate chediti suchitam asti karaniyam ityeva nasti atra udaharanartham evam 2 dot R dot 1, this one, 2 dot R is somewhere else is there. Ekata patram jagatah. Actually, it is not 2 dot R. It's okay. I have some editorial error there. Doesn't matter. Okay. So this pa and all, don't get confused. Prishta bhage patram pashyatu. That's what is the shortcut. Pa. Please turn over. PTO of English is pa of Samskrita. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So now that is A finished. Now E. So I dot E. Sasandarbam Samskritena likyata. So again, very clearly Samskritena. Oh, clear. Anvayartham, if you can't do in Sarala Samskrita, it's okay to jump into a bit of English there, or for Kannada students to go into Kannada. If you can do Sarala Samskrita there, that's also fine. In fact, you can do that and use some of that for in the Tatparya. There is no need to go completely different words in Tatparya than the Artha Shabda you have used. Okay. And no need to give, everything has to be given meaning. No, cha and all doesn't have to be explained again with something else. If you want to, you can do cha equal to cha api, because that's an alternative for cha. Okay. So, Sasandarbam Samskritena likyata. See, 5 marks. Okay, and 2 questions. So 2.5. So 2.5, you mentally think 1 sentence of context, 1 sentence of what is happening, and what storyline, if you can, who told who. Maybe Sandarbha is the question, no? Sasandarbam. So who told whom? Okay, that is also important to mention. Okay, He Parvati, tava tapasa aham kritah, tava dasah asmi, evam shivaha, athva, if you want to say
Brahmachari rupena, Veshadhari.
Parvati. Brahmachari rupena ya shivaha, Parvati. Something like that. Okay, so this way you can go about. So then sa pratyekam yadyapi anekavaram samadarena vikshikstavati tathapi tatra bedam jnatum ashakta eva. Both immediately we know this is our Vaimi Naladamayanti katha. So you write Naladamayanti katha swikritam asti vakyamidam atra damayantyah sandeha vishaye varnanam kritamasti swayamvara samaye sa kahanalaha iti jnatum ashakta bhavat. Like that. 2-3 sentences enough. 2.5 marks. So maybe 3 sentence, 4 sentence. If you missed out saying, oh, tatra indraha agnihi, you don't go overboard also. Just as long as you are explaining Sandarbha more than the entire storyline. The Sandarbha is what is little more accented than the rest. Okay. So, all right. Panchashaihi vakyaihi dvau vishayau adhikritya likata. See, they have asked.
Sir, one question, please. Sir, one question, please. Sir, Sasandarbha means?
Sasandarbha means with context.
Reference to context.
With reference to context. That means who told whom, in which storyline, something like that. Okay? Answers dekenge, bhai sahab. Answers dekenge hum. Panchashaihi vakyaihi dvau vishayau adhikritya likata. So 3 items are there. So 5 sentences. So this is actually what they have taught us. So here they are also testing your little bit of Prabandha Lekana Shakti. So Aryabhataha. So you can write Aryabhataha.
Jyotishaha.
महान् गणितविषये अपि च ज्योतिषशास्त्रविषये महान्
आर्यभटीयम्
पण्डितः आर्यभटीयम् इति लिखितवान् अस्ति एवं लिखतु किमपि यद् आगमिष्यति नैषधीयचरितं विनो मोर् सो यू कैन गो विथ दैट नीतिकाव्यानि so you can talk a little bit about Niti Kavyas, then you can get into question Chanakya's Niti Kavya, right? And Bhartrihari and Chanakya have to be mentioned if you're doing Niti Kavyas. So you already got 4 points. So you got your 5 sentences. Okay. See, remember again 5 marks, so 2.5 marks. That means half a mark for a piece of a sentence. That's all you focus on. 5 sentences doesn't mean 5 sentences. It can be 4 or 6. Panchashaihi approximately is the sense. Okay. Dashabhihi vakyaihi uttaram likata. So again, it's approximation. Okay. See, this one is Prabandha type. See, 10 marks. Look at the weight of that. Okay. Panchatantrasya vicheshataha. So you can say Mishrita Champuvat Kavyam. So Vishnu Sharmana Likitam. Ragnyah Putranam Vishaye Ajnanamati. Amarasimhasya Putranam Bodhanaya Likitam. Atra Adbhutaritya Praninam Bhutanam Patranam Varnanam Svikritya Nyaya Shastra Etat Sarvam Varnitamasti Kavina. Anya bhashasu api anuditaha santi. Jagataha sarvasu bhashasu upalabhyate eva. Already we got our 8 marks.
7 points.
So like that, you guys go about
choice, but it's 10 marks.
And you can even say Mitra Vedaha, Mitra Lava, like that if you remember Kakolukiyam, if you remember the section. Even if you remember a couple, mention those and Ityadaya Pancha Tantranam Varnanam Bhavati, like that. Okay, then Yatha Nirdesham Samskritena Likata. This is also nothing so far except one place, maybe Anvayartha, there was a scope for a bit of English. Everywhere else it has been Samskritam. Okay, Yatha Nirdesham Samskritena Likata, as told. I mean, as the question. Okay, Champu iti Kidrisham Kavyam, Mishrita Rupa Kavyam, Gadyam api bhavati, Padyam api bhavati. Finished. See, 2 marks. Okay, Dvayoho. So 1 marks, 1 marks. Okay, 1 marks, 1 marks. See, 2 parts. 1 marks, 1 marks. So 1 sentence. Ekasya Champu Kavyasya Namalikata Ramayana Champu. Like this, you're done. There is no need to write Kavinama if you don't remember. If you know, offer it. If you don't know, stay quiet. Okay, but don't quote Panchatantra as a Champu Kavya because it's slightly different. It's a Akhyayika type style. So you go with Ramayana Champu, Bharata Champu, you will not make a mistake. There will be something like that. Okay. Vaisheshika Darshanasya Pravartakaha Kaha. Kanadam Vaisheshikam. Kanadaha Vaisheshikasya Pravartakaha. Like this. Vaisheshikam iti kimartam vishayanam vishishta vastunam vishishta gunanam vishaye likitam asti. Paramanu ityadi guna ityadi vastunam gunavarnanam asti iti vaisheshikam. Ekasya vastu visheshasya varnanam kriyate iti vaisheshikam. Like that. Okay, Dinapatrikaha Prayaha Kena Uddeshyena Pravartante, Jnana Pravardhanaya, Varta Prasaranaya, Bhasha Samvardhanaya. So many we can write. Okay.
Varta.
Kasyanchit Masapatrikaya Hanamalikata. Don't write Deccan Herald and all.
Sudharma. Nanas. Sudharma we can write.
So like this, Samastapadam Vilikya Samasam, we have done all this. Vigrahavakyam Vilikya Samasana Likata. These are all easy, quick marks. You see here. You come to section 2, section 1A was very easy, like this. Finish off all this. Udaharana, but don't jump around too much. Okay. Udaharananusaram Likata. Patitum ichati, pipatishati. Rakshitum ichati, rirakshiti. Whatever. So like that you answer. Tadditanam vigrahavakyam likita. Dauhitraha. Duhitruhu putraha dauhitraha. Duhituhu apatyam puman dauhitraha. Like this.
Sir, one question. The 10 marks question which is there, they have not mentioned, first of all, it's Sanskrit, and then there's only one choice.
Dashabihi
Mostly
Vakyaihi. They don't expect 10 English sentences from you.
I'm just
for 10
asking,
marks.
sir. I know, sir.
It is very obvious.
This
They
is the
thought that
toughest
much is
one.
obvious now, so they didn't write. Samskritena Likata should have been done by them, because we will always get these students who will ask whether they can get away with English. Okay, so like this it goes. See, more and more you will get quick mark sections towards the end, except towards the last there will be some, grand stuff again.
Questions.
See, ekam vishayam adhikritya prabandham likata. We have not studied in the class, but we know enough Sanskritam to go blast 5-10 sentences about parisara rakshana.
Environmental protection.
It's only 4 marks, so 5 sentences you will get your 4 marks. Okay. So then this match, we have done it always. Okay. Only problem is here, there are only 3 and there are so many.
5,
So I don't know why. So I have also circled this Bhartruhari for some reason.
Because there is no matching for Bhartruhari.
There is a mistake. So this total total editorial error has happened. Something else they have taken, and some gosh posh happens. This happens, don't worry. 3 marks. So you just write, when you in the answer book you write Bhartruharehe kimapi nasti Ditiya Parshve Bhartruharina Niti Shatakam Likitamasti. Like that you write, finish. Okay. You can write that much. So then they will see, oh, this person knows more than needed. 3 marks. Like that. Okay. So like
Sir, I have a question, sir. From correction perspective, I wanted to know, like, we are saying that we'll do the simple ones first, the easy ones, and what is going to take time, we'll keep it for later. So if I'm going to answer in this paper, for instance, if I answer one first, all the 10 questions I answer, then I do the grammar. Is it better that I leave space in between to...
No. Don't leave in space,
Just
because you'll never be able to come back and fill it accurately.
So we'll
Unless you know you are going to write it in one sheet, you can skip that sheet, fine. Okay. Don't leave half a space and all. One sheet, if you want to skip and come back and fill the answer there, fine. But you don't need to do that.
Okay.
As long as you are not doing enormous amount of jumping around, nobody is going to get irritated.
Okay, sir.
But if you do like 120 jumps, then there is irritation coming and you will lose some marks due to the irritation value you generate.
Okay. So we'll just do it like we used to do in school. Question number ठीक से लिखेंगे and then we'll just...
ये क्या होता है ना, मैं ये भी देखा हूँ, जो जानता है वो 2 बार इधर उधर लिख के देते हैं आंसर शीट.
Means what, sir?
Like what, sir?
Like 4A will have answers present in the first sheet and the last sheet also.
Oh, very smart.
See, I am teaching you new techniques, I think.
How to get marks.
Don't do that. You will.
No,
I am smart enough to know this is happening. Usually, Sanskrit Bharati evaluators tend to be smart, so you be careful. You may get away with 1-2 marks, but not more.
Not always. Yeah.
Sir, some students, they will write Shuddham in one place and Ashuddham in another place. So somehow
all this. Who's got the time for all this? पहली बात तो time कहाँ है सबके लिए?
Sir, you're discussing question paper. We're getting more ways to answer it. अच्छा हो गया.
Unthought of things.
Okay. All right. So this is the first part. So we will rest here for the morning class. Okay. So this particular PDF I am going to share with you. Okay. So you will have offline time to look at it also. Okay. And also later on afternoon we will go into some sample answers, how to approach, etc. Okay. So afternoon 3 o'clock class, we will spend maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on how much interest is there, to go through the prototype answers. But I'll share this whole PDF with you. But remember, I may have gone overboard in answering this. Okay, because I am not being a student, I am making a nice PowerPoint, so I am trying to make sure everything is accurate. It is okay that your answers won't be so stylized with, I've used a lot of color puller. Nothing is possible. They're just going to take a blue pen and do it. Maybe having don't use a red pen, use a blue pen and maybe some black pen if you want to highlight something. Try not to use a red pen if possible. Okay, because usually evaluators use red ink. As you know, in every standard exam, they ask you not to use red ink. That's all you do. Because then something needs to stand out for them to total the marks, etc. Okay. And Also, this is silly, but I'm telling you, please leave column space on the left for their evaluation marking. Okay. So don't make it too dense. Please don't be nature protector saying I will do the entire question paper in 4 sheets. Okay. People have done that also. That's what I'm telling. It's very difficult to read. Micro writing, 4 pages, finish. For some reason, they don't want to add an additional sheet. I don't know why. But please use additional sheet. In fact, I would use one additional sheet in the beginning for doing your scrap work and attach it in the end. Don't throw it away. Attach everything in the end. Okay. But cross it. If it is just a scrap work that you have done, especially in mathematics, we do that now. So you scratch that sheet so that you know it's not for evaluation. It's just for your own reference. You've written a few things there. Okay.
So I have one question, especially regarding that Anvaya. I mean, what I understand is in the books, the way it is given first is the Pratipadarth, I mean, the breakup of the words, and then the meaning, and then the individual words, the grammar part of it. So I do not know if it's expected. So it's not mentioned over here. So how do we know what is to be done? In the book, it's entirely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the Tatparyam and then the grammar part of it.
See, look at the marks and go how much you think you can allot for that and go. Don't go overboard, okay?
But 5 marks में क्या करना चाहिए?
5 marks. See, for example, you go back here, right? Shloka yoha anvayatam. Anvaya vakya is minimum required.
Okay,
And then what I would do next is for the same anvaya vakya, put 2-3 words at a time, put equal to and put the English equivalent.
Meanings.
Keep it as 2 sections. So look at this Anvayartham as Anvaya Kathanam and Artha Kathanam. Okay? I mean, phrase wise. Then Tatparyam is a separate question.
Correct.
For me, 2.5 marks for this side and 2 marks, maybe 3 marks for Anvayartham, 2 marks for Tatparyam. Okay.
So you don't need to give the grammatical breakup of each
word. No. There is no Pratipadartha expected. They have not asked. They are not asking you samasa identification.
Okay.
The question is very clear. In fact, they're not charging you at all. They're asking the simplest analysis the same way they have done for Subhashita. They're asking of Raghuvamsha.
Sorry, sir. Actually, the confusion is arising because in the book, after Subhashitam, they have called it Anvayartha and given Pratipadartha, sir. That is why that confusion is coming. Because
there is a difference in Anvayartha. Meanings are in Sanskrit to Sanskrit only, and in Pratipadartha, Sanskrit to English. So here, Sanskrit to
in Sanskrit, every word is given with grammar analysis and...
No, not that, sir. Not what Niranjan...
No. If you see, they have given, whenever they have used English, they have used some English order, which we can't do. That's why what I am telling is, what I would do is, I would write the Anvaya Vakyas first. Okay? And then I would rewrite the Anvaya Vakyas phrase by phrase, putting equal to putting in English for that. Okay?
Or Sanskrit.
That's all. That finishes that section for me. Then I would jump to Tatparya as 3-4 sentences. They have asked nothing about the grammar sheet.
No, grammar is definitely not.
That's all. Don't go into grammar here.
I'll send you a
They know if people start going into grammar for a verse, they will spend the whole 3 hours on that. So they are not torturing you. For grammar, they are asking about samasa somewhere else, about tadita somewhere else. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just send you a screenshot, sir, of what I'm saying. So,
sir, page number 56 and page number 60 in English book, can give away this confusion? Anvayartham and Pratipadartha.
I don't even have the book with me.
I'll send you a screenshot, sir.
Yeah, that will be nice. Please send the screenshot. The page 55 and whatever you said, na?
Page 56 and page 60.
Okay.
Thank you.
56 and 60 you said, no?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Padavibhagaha Anvaya Anvayartha. Okay. Anvayartha they have given in Sarala Samskrita. Right? So that's what.
Pratipadartha in English.
So basically, Bhagini, what is happening? You cannot do Anvayartha without having Anvaya Vakya.
Correct. No, Anvaya Vakya will write. But
so,
what is
you see, though they have not asked, if you don't write Anvaya Vakya, jumping into Anvayartha is a illegal, not a congruent process. Okay.
We write the Anvaya.
That's all. You write the Anvaya Vakya, then you write Anvayartha. Both you can write. You can offer it for Anvayartha section. You cannot jump into Anvayartha without knowing Anvaya Vakya.
So Anvayartha is word by word meaning in Sanskrit. Is that how we'll take it?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side.
If you just can't, you can add English additionally. Offer an English additionally.
Simple Sanskrit.
But simple Sanskrit, right? Parahita nirataha, paropakare magnah. I mean, try to come. If you can't think, nothing wrong if you write an English word there. That's all I'm offering.
Yeah, and even worse still, if we can't get word by word, we'll do phrase by phrase. Like
here, Tatparya has to be in Sanskritam. That's all. Because that has been asked, Tatparyam Samskritena likata.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
So in Shiksha, I think we were asked to do Anvay Rachana also. So here we did not do that.
Question answer style, no?
Yeah.
They may ask, we don't know, in another year question paper, they may ask, Akanksha Paddhatya Anvaya Rachanam Karotu iti. There may be the focus of the question. Then you have to do Akanksha Paddhati
we are
technique.
not supposed to do.
Bagini?
Unless it is mentioned, we need not.
Unless it is mentioned, don't attempt, because that is going to take long time. So if they ask that, they will focus on that only. Okay? So Atra Anvaya, Akanksha Paddhatya Anvaya Varnanam Karotu, something like that they will ask. Anvaya Rachanam Karotu. Identify Kriya Pada and do the Kidrishaha Saha like that and all that. Okay?
Sir, hello.
Yeah.
The book refers to Anvayartha only under Subhashitani and Anvaya under Shloka.
Yeah, but
here,
that's what
here
they have taken a verse from Raghuvamsha and asked the question as if it is Subhashita style. No problem. Okay. Do it in that. We have learnt both. So they have asked simpler answer from you. Okay.
Actually,
Shouldn't complain at all. If they put a Subhashitam and then ask you to do Akanksha Paddhati, that means something completely new you'll be attempting. Okay. All right. So we will retire for the morning and gather at 3 o'clock to go through a few more, because there are a lot more doubts. We will go through a few of these things individually quickly also. All right. See you guys in the afternoon at 3 o'clock. Torture will be over.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.